So in yesterday's class, we have discussed about CATIA and some of the history of CATIA, and we have seen the number of workbenches what we have and what are all the workbenches we have and how the workbenches work. We have learned yesterday. So what is the number of workbenches we have?
6.
What are all these?
Sketcher workbench, 3D modeling. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Rohit, I'm listening to you.
Sketcher workbench, 3D modeling, sheet metaling,
Okay.
assembly, drafting.
You told 5 in this surfacing, okay?
Surfacing.
This is the third workbench what you have missed. Okay. So now we'll be looking at the 2D workbench. So that is nothing but a sketcher workbench. So what are all the tools we have in it? So I'll be sharing the screen. So can you see this CATIA screen now? Okay. So yesterday I told you how to enter into a particular. So you need to go to Start, Mechanical Design, and Sketcher. Okay. So once I enter into Sketcher, so I directly won't enter into the Sketcher workbench. First of all, I'll enter to the front face of the software. By selecting any one of the coordinate system or any plane, you need to enter to the Sketcher workbench. Okay, so I have entered here. So can you see this now? Is this visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Great. So yesterday I have told you so how to enter the workbench and what are all the tools we have. So in Insert, you can see all the tools what we are going to use in upcoming classes. In today's class, so before you start CATIA drawing, the one thing you need to notice about is this sketch tools. So this is very much important, okay? So there are 5 types of tools we have. So in this, some of them should be on and some of them should be off. So what are all the things we have to notice when we are entering into Sketcher Workbench? So this first one in Sketch tool, can you see what is this?
Grid.
Grid, right? So grid is very much. So once you pick off this grid, you can notice the grids are being gone from here, right?
Sir, voice is not clearly audible.
Yes, sir.
Can you see the grids off here? If I just switch on this, can you see the grids now?
Yes, sir. We can see.
Once you just switch off this, so you won't be able to see the grids here. So
Yes, sir.
the grids should always be on. Why? Because while you are doing something, by mistakenly the plane will turn or it will get tilted. Can you be able to recognize either you are in okay. So now can you be able to notice why whether you are in front face or back face of the software? So it is quite difficult. So if the grid is on, you can note the grids are available in the front face of the software also. By looking at this, you can decide you are still in a Sketcher workbench. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
After that, if you want to make it normal, so you can see in the script of normal view, okay? Once you click on this, it will be back. Now, what we have is a snap. Shashank, do you mind? Mute it. So once you talk out, you just mute it. So one minute. Sorry. Uh, Sorry for that disturbance. Okay, hope you don't mind, guys. Right? No problem with it, right?
It's okay, sir.
Okay, good.
No problem, sir.
So now you got it. What is the use of grids and what are all the importance of grid? What we have in our CATIA Sketcher workbench. So the next thing is snap to point. So this thing should always be off. Okay. So why this thing should always be off means, see, whenever I'll take a tool. So if this snap to grid is on, you can notice where the cursor is moving, right? So where it is moving, is it moving freely? Is it moving freely? It's not moving freely, right?
No, sir.
So it
Yes,
is
sir.
it is restricted. If you can notice, it is restricted. See, now it is 10 comma 10. If I move it upwards, it is 20 comma 20. So if I move here 30 comma 20, it is only moving on this what we say, this points on this grid points, right?
Coordinate points.
Yeah, very good. On the coordinate points. So is this the dimensions what we give every time to in our mechanical drawings? Are we fixed to the decimal points?
No, sir.
So we have to give the dimension in decimals also, right? So now it is not taking in decimals. So if you just switch off this, now you can notice it is moving in decimal points also, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Exactly. So that's why this thing should always be off, okay? So that you can draw your drawings freely with your desirable dimensions, okay? So, so the grid should always be on, the snap to point should always be off. Now you can notice there is a thing called construction or standard elements. So this thing we keep it always off, but whenever we want, we can switch off this and we can use this. So when we'll use this means, say, now I want a line and I want a supportive line from here to here. So in that supportive cases or in that reference point or reference elements, we'll just switch on this. I'll take a line, I'll just draw it from here to here. Okay, now it is supporting this line and I'll just switch off this. Now if you come back to the front face of the software, it won't be visible now. Got it right? Is it visible, that line what we have drawn by using this construction geometry?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So it is only switched on or it is only used whenever you want a reference thing. Okay. So if I come back to that, so it will be there. Okay. So this is how it is used. It will be switched on and it will be switched off at the same time. Okay. So next we have geometrical constraints and dimensional constraint. So these two guys will should always be on. I'll tell you why when I'll come. Well, when I'm coming to this end of the sketcher workbench, at that time I'll tell you when to switch off or when to switch on this. Okay. So, but these two geometrical and dimensional constraints should always be on. Okay. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll just move on to this profiles. So profiles, if you go to insert, here we have profiles. So these are all the some of the basic tools what we have to learn. So the first one is profile. So once I'll just click on this profile here. So just give a click. See, it will be until and unless you close it, it will just go off. Okay. So in same profile, you can create arcs as well. See, if you just give a line, I want to create an arc, you just come here, click it. So it will be an arc. Again, if you want a line, it will come directly. Again, if you want an arc, just click on this guy. See, arc will be created. Got it? Any doubts in profile?
No, sir.
So the main thing is the mouse operations what we use. The mouse operations are very much important. Okay. So here mouse operations, you need to learn it quickly. So you can, you know this. This is the left click what we use. So this left click is used to select the tools. Okay. And the right click, it is used for the more options. Once you click on this, you'll get the extra options what we have in it. So the next thing is, if you want to pan this, if you want to pan, if you want to move the sheet from here to here, you just need to click this cursor. So So we have this cursor click. Once you click and hold it, so you can pan it wherever you want. You can pan this guy. Okay, got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to zoom in and zoom out, it is it's kind of tricky. So you need to click this. Okay, you just need to click and hold this cursor click. Okay, so once I click the cursor, you can notice the cursor on the screen, it will change to a plus mark, right?
Yes, sir.
So now what you have to do is you just need to give one click, this right click. So just don't leave this, just hold it like this. Just give a right click once and leave it. So don't leave this cursor click, hold it as it was before. Now you can notice the cursor on the screen has changed to double arrow. It has changed to double arrow mark, right? Instead of plus mark.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
now
sir.
if you move the mouse forward, it will be zoomed, and if you drag the mouse backwards, it will be zoomed out.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just try it once. If you won't get it, I'll explain you this again. Okay? So the next tools what we have here is, just tell me one thing. Should I be explaining you from this shortcuts, or should I go to this insert and this profiles? So where should I explain you from? From the shortcut or from the insert tools?
So from insert tool, sir.
From insert tools only I'll explain. Okay, you just go through.
Yes.
Whenever you are practicing, you
Okay.
practice it from here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now we have completed profile. Now I have to move to this predefined profiles. We go to insert profiles, predefined profiles. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just click on this predefined profile. So what is the first tool we have?
Rectangle.
So just select this rectangle. This rectangle needs only 2 diagonal points. First, a rectangle will be created. Okay. So this point, what you are seeing, so this vertical, horizontal, vertical, symmetrical constraints. Okay. So that's why I've told you don't switch off it. If you switch off it, you won't be able to see, and these lines will no more be able to certain vertical and horizontal things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is the next tool we have? I'll go with insert, profile, so what is this? Oriented rectangle. So this oriented rectangle, first of all, it will ask you for a point, then it will ask you for an inclined angle. So once you give an inclined angle, upon that angle, it will just give it a rectangle. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That is the difference between a rectangle and a oriented rectangle. Next, what we have is a parallelogram. So in a parallelogram, you know, so the one end of the parallelogram will be fixed and another 3 ends will be moving. Okay. And the opposite lines will be parallel to each other, and the length of that opposite lines will always be same. Okay. So next we have elongated holes. This elongated holes are used a lot in mechanical field. Okay, so once you click on this elongated hole, it will just ask you the distance between two holes. Just click it like this and drag it. You'll get a elongated hole. Okay, so if you want to change the radius of it, you can change the radius of it. So if you want to draw it directly, you can draw it by adding 2 circles and 2 lines, and then you need to trim off. To overcome that lengthy process, we have assigned this elongated hole, which you can draw it directly. And you can also assign the distance between from here to here, or the length of this slot. Okay, got my point or not?
Okay, sir. Got
Yes,
it.
sir.
The next what we have, that is nothing but cylindrical elongated hole. So this is a straight hole and this is a cylindrical shaped hole. So it works just like a compass. So it will ask you for the first point. So that is nothing but the center point. So this is nothing but the starting point, and this is the ending point of it. Once you click it, you'll get a exact slot on that. Okay. So any doubt?
Okay, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So next is the keyhole profile. You know what are all the profiles of keys. So just click it. So you just need to draw a line. So that will be the length of your keyhole. So this is going to be the lower radius and this is going to be the upper radius of it. Okay. So this is nothing but a keyhole profile. It look like a keyhole, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the next thing what we have is hexagon. So once you just click it, it will ask you for a center point. So this is the center point and this is the dimensions of that particular hexagon. Okay. If you want, you can just change the dimensions of it. I'll tell you how to change the dimensions and all. So next what we have a centered rectangle. So the difference between rectangle, oriented rectangle and center rectangle is, so these two rectangles only dependent on the diagonals of it, but this centered rectangle will always start from a center point here. Okay. You just need to give a center point here and just, oh sorry, selected. So select this, just assign the center point and drag it, a rectangle will be created. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The next what we have, it is called as centered rectangle. So this rectangle will only be created upon the two intersected lines. Okay. Sorry, centered parallelogram. See, so just select these two. So it will be created upon those two intersected lines. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the next what we have is, so it is called as circles. So first one is a normal circle with center point. Just click, give a center point to it and drag it. A centered rectangle will be created. So in the same way, we have 3-point circles. So this 3-point circle is used when you don't know the distance between the 3 points, but you want to circle upon that. You just go through with this 3-point circle and just try to select those 3 points. So 1 point, second point, and the third point here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the next thing what we have is circle using coordinates. Once you click on this, you'll get a dialog box here. So what he is asking, the horizontal length, I'll give it as 50. So this is nothing but the horizontal length. So I'll give the vertical length as 50. So that is nothing but this vertical length. So this is the radius of that circle. Once I say OK to it, you can notice a circle has been created with the horizontal length of 50 as well as the vertical length of 50 to the center of the circle. And the radius of the circle has taken it as 10 mm. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Am I going fast?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So the next thing is called as straight tangents. So this is a circle which is created between 3 tangents. Okay. So I'll just create 3 lines here. So now I'll just go to this tritangent circle. I'll just select this. So circle will be created by exactly being tangent with these 3 lines. Okay, you can notice the symbol of tangency here. Okay, so this is nothing but the symbol of tangency here.
Okay, sir.
So the next thing what we have here is, so arc, just click on this. So it is the center point arc. This is the center point, start point, and the end point. Okay. So same way we have a different type of arc. So that is nothing but 3-point arc. So it is start point, center point, and the end point of that arc. Okay. So same way we have 3-point arc with the starting limit. So that means in this arc we'll give the starting point and the ending point. Then we'll assign the center point of the particular arc.
Okay, sir.
So next we have conics, in which we only use this ellipse command. So we don't depend on this parabola, hyperbola, and conic. We only use this ellipse. Just select this ellipse. So first of all, you need to assign the major radius of it, then the minor radius of it. Okay. So ellipse is nothing but it will come along 2 radiuses or 2 diameters. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next we have spline. So spline is nothing but the smooth lines are called as splines here. So you just need to give the smooth way. So whenever you'll click, so these points are called as controlling points here. Again, if you want to vary the curvature of that particular spline, you just click on this point and you can vary it, okay? So same way we have an option called connect, so which will help to connect two splines in an exact particular manner, okay? Right, I'll show you. So I'll just go with insert, profile, spline. We have this connect option. I'll just select these two things and it will connect it in a curvy manner, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. So next what we have here is, so we have different types of lines here. So first we have a normal line. So you can notice one thing. See, once I've drawn a line, so now I've got exited from the command, right? Again, if I want a line, I have to select a line. Again, I have to draw. Again, if I want a line, I have to select this. Again, I have to draw, right? So it's quite miserable, right? Every time that you select a line. So if you want a command using continuously, so you have to double click on that particular command. So if I just double click on this, now you can draw how much you want, okay? So after each and everything, you just need to press escape or you just switch off the tool here, okay? Got it right?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Okay, good. So next what we have is after line, we have an infinite line. So once you select this, so this line will be infinite. It has no starting point or it has no ending point to it, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. So next what we have here is, so we have bitangent line. So bitangent line is nothing but the line, it will be created upon two circles, okay? So as we have created a circle by using three tangents, so this is a line which will be created upon two circles, okay?
Okay, sir.
With insert, profiles, lines, I'll go with bitangent line. Just click on this. Just select these two lines. A tangent line will be created. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So after this, we have bisecting lines. So bisecting lines is nothing but a bisector is created between two intersected lines here. See, I have two intersected lines. Now I'll just go with this bisecting line here. So just select these two lines. A bisector will be created. Okay. So we used to do it in our 10th. So bisecting a line, calculating it to more than half, creating
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that as a bisector, right? So next what we have is line normal to curve. So this is used to create a straight line on a circular parts. Okay, just go to line, select this. See, so it will exactly 90-degree upon the circumference of the circle. Okay. So after this profiles, so we have a thing called axis. So it is a direct reference line what we use. Okay, so axis is a reference line which has no weightage in your backface of the software. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the next thing we have is it is called as a point. So it is used wherever you want to create a general point. Okay, you select this point, just place it wherever you want. A point will be created upon that. Okay, so now we'll just move on to this operations here. So today I'll just stop at this point after completing this operations. In tomorrow's class, I'll be explain you how to give the dimensions. That is nothing but making a sketch constraint. So can anyone explain me what is the meaning of this constraint?
So arresting 6 degrees of freedom.
Sorry.
Arresting 6 degrees of freedom.
resting 6 degrees of freedom, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you say it in a simple words, it's nothing but fixing, right? We need to fix it. It should not move.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll explain you that dimensional constraint. That means how to make a sketch fix or constraint by using the dimensions, as well as I'll explain you how to make a sketch constraint by using this geometrical constraints. Okay. So now I'll just complete this operation in today's session. So first operation, what we have here is, what is this?
Corner.
Corner. So can you just
Corner, sir.
corner? So can you just guess what will be the usage of it?
So we can get the rectangle in the line corner or axis corner.
See, we can remove these corners by giving a smooth edge here. Okay. So that is nothing but what we say in common words called as fillet.
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 Okay, sir.
So I'll just select this corner. So where you want to corner it, just select those two ends, drag it, so it will be filleted. Okay. So what
Okay.
radius you want, you can assign it. So next what we have is chamfer. Just select this. Just select these two lines. A chamfer will be created with an angle of 45 and what length you want. Again, if you want, you can vary these two things. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Oh, number thing. So the next thing what we have is called as re-elimination tools. So if I go with insert operation, so these are all the re-elimination tools. So first thing what we have is trim.
Trim.
This trim we'll never use. Okay. So why? I'll just explain you now. So this is my line. So according to the trim, what we have learned till date, if I just click on the trim, so it should trim the middle line, right? So the line inside this rectangle, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, if I trim here, it should trim from here to here, right?
Yes, sir.
But this trim works in a different pattern. See, if I just click on this, so it will trim from that point. So which is not suitable for our drawing type, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's why what we will use instead of this. So this quick trim is used. Just click on this, select this. So this is the way what we have learned how the thing should be trimmed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how you need to trim. So whenever you want to trim, just avoid this trim. Just try to select this quick trim every time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So next what we have, so we have an option called break here. So what is this break means? I say I have a line. So it's a single entity, right? So if you want to make it break, just select this break here. Just select the line and select the point where you want to break it. I want to break it here. Now you can notice the line has converted into two different entities. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The same way we have a thing called close arc. Say if you have an arc, but you want it as a circle, just select this close arc here. Sorry. So from here, see close arc, just select this, just click on this. So it will be fully closed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But if
Okay,
you
sir.
want to interchange that, so we have a thing called complete. Select this, will be interchanged. Got it right?
Okay,
sir.
okay, sir.
We have transformation tools, so which is the last part of your sketcher tools. So here, so what is the first thing we have?
Mirror.
Mirror. So mirror. So say I have a circle here, I want to mirror it upon this line. Just select this command, select this entity what you want to mirror and select the mirroring line. So it will be mirrored. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is for a single entity. What if you have a more than one part? So at that time, just hold the control button. Just select each and everything what you want to mirror Now go to this mirror command and select the middle line. So it will be mirrored. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next we have a thing called symmetric. So it is similar to mirror, but what it will do is it will just erase the original object what you have drawn. Okay. Just click on this symmetric, select the part, select the mirroring line. So it will be moved from there to there, and it will just delete the old part or old sketch what we had.
Okay, sir.
So the next thing what we have is called as translate. So translate is nothing but move command. Just select this, so just switch off this duplicate mode. So I want to move this from this point to this point. Okay. So it will be moved. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
The same way we have a thing called rotate command here. So I'll just click on this rotate. I'll just switch off this duplicate mode. So first of all, I have to select this. I want to move. So I want to move it from this point. Sorry. So just go with rotate. Select this. I want to move it from this center. I want to hold it here and I can rotate this. Got it right? Or should I be explaining?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to repeat?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So the next tool what we have in the called a scale. Say I'll just create a rectangle and I'll assign some dimensions to it. So I'll make it as some 100 and 100. So what if I scale it as double? So what will be the dimensions of this guy? I'll go with insert operation. I'll just select the scale. I'll just switch off this. I want to scale this rectangle from this center point. So here it is asking me for a value. If I type 2 here, so it will be doubled. See, instead of 100 being 100, it has changed to 200. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you scale this, I've selected this from this point. I'll make it as 0.5 now.
50 it will be.
Convert it to 50. Okay. Got it right? Scaling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Someone said no, I guess.
Yes, sir. We understood, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Only 3 people are talking in a row. No one is, no other guys. I think they are understanding it or not. All of you understanding it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I thought only on behalf of everyone. Okay. So the last command in the Sketcher tools. So that is nothing but offset. So offset is nothing but, so it will just say I have a line here. So I want the same line with some assigned distance. I'll just go with insert, operations, transformation tools, offset. So just select this and give the distance to it. So all the properties will be same, the length and everything. The only thing is the same line will be moved to the distance what you want. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any doubt in today's class? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt,
No,
right?
sir.
Okay, great. Should I be ending this session here?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. The videos will be shared
Yes, sir.
out. So I think 3 more people have joined after the class started. On your video so that you could take the end session attendance. Okay. All of you just switch on your videos. Okay. Make it fast. Just switch on it. Make it fast, guys. So this will be that will be shared with your HODs and all. Okay, so hope you guys have understood today's class, and it seems you don't have any doubts in this.